Well, welcome again to another weekly installment of Weekly Entertainment. And on today's show, we've got Gary Maude right here. And he's going to rock your socks off. So you just stick around, watch the videos, grab that stuff out of the fridge, the popcorn, the munchies, and stay right there. Looky there, we're back here with Weekly Entertainment. And I'm Crazy Mark, here on the set with Gary Modisky. How goes it, Gary?
Yakshimash.
Mosh.
Yakshimash.
Yakshimash Mod. Gary Maude. We're going to call him Gary Maude, and he should be known as Gary Maude. What got you into having the pizza and playing the guitar?
Well, my dad, when I was around 9 years old, he used to play a lot of Ventures records and Chet Atkins, Les Paul, stuff like that. And I really enjoyed that stuff, and I told him I would like to play the guitar, so he got me my first guitar.
That's a sweet deal right there. I'm telling you, Gary Maude, what was the first artist you heard? You were talking about Chet Atkins and stuff like that, but who's the big band that got you into jamming the frets?
Probably Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper, okay.
Yes.
What's so special about Alice Cooper except that he can play golf?
Well, I was around 10 years old at the time, and my sister had Love It to Death with the Big Eyes, and I used to put the headphones on and listen to that, and I really thought those guys were coming out of them headphones, and it was a little spooky, but I liked it, when you're a kid, And I also like Led Zeppelin, Jimmy Page. That's what probably
Hammer
got
of the
me.
Gods.
Yes. That's what
Good old.
got me into the licks and all that.
And he bought Edgar Casey's castle. No, that wasn't Edgar Casey. Edgar Casey never had a castle. That was that Crawley guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alistair.
Yeah, Alistair, the Crawley guy. But anyway.
Curly.
Yeah, Curly and Crawley. But anyway, Gary, now, you're involved, have been involved in bands. Tell us about Ain't Tellin'.
Oh, yes, the band that I play bass for, and really like that band. And we had the fortune to win a couple Fox Rocks contests.
Sweet.
Yep, in 2008, we got to play at DTE and warm up Leonard Skinner.
Oh, yeah. How were the parties?
Ooh, parties were great. When they picked me up, they had a big tour bus. I couldn't lift a piece of equipment, and they had a dancing pole in there, and I knew it was going to be special at the end of the night.
Ooh, and was it special?
Most definitely.
How special?
Well, very special.
Oh, we're going to leave it at that because what? Stays in Vegas, stays in Vegas. Happens in Vegas, stays in the Leonard Skinner bus.
That's right.
Anywho, now you've been moving on from Ain't Tellin' to solo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, tell me about how you decided to go down the path of solo stuff.
Well, I'm still dedicated to Ain't Tellin', but they play the bigger shows, and we've already done all that. So we got the, and during the downtime, I like to keep busy, and that's why I started just playing solo guitar and not worrying about a band or nothing, and just composing, arranging, and recording all the backing tracks myself, and taking these classic songs and rearranging them, drop D, tuning, double bass, making them a little more heavy. And
making them sound like
exactly.
grizzly bears.
Exactly.
Yes, that's the way to go about it. Mm-hmm. Well, we got a couple more seconds here before we get to the next video. Tell us, what do you like on your pizza?
Pepperoni and cheese.
And there it is. Folks, you sit there for the next video, and we will be right back. Ciao! Yeah, we ran out of pizza. We're going to want more. Well, yeah, that's right. 30 minutes or less. You got that straight. Yeah, and donuts. Gary Mod wants donuts. Now, let's do that. Okay, hey, we're back here with Weekly Entertainment. We're here on the set with Gary Mod. Now, Gary, tell you what, you've been jamming out on the guitars. You've been around. Tell us, what's the grand master of all guitars that you've seen so far?
Guitarists?
Yes, who's really turned you on to like, man, I got to catch on to that style?
Tony Iommi.
Tony Iommi. Now, Tony Iommi, I heard he got like his hand cut off by a shark or...
Yeah. From what I understand, he was going to be in Jethro Tull before he joined Black Sabbath, and he got the tips of his fingers cut off in a factory accident. And he was going to quit, and then someone gave him a Django Reinhardt album, which he
only had like 3 fingers,
yeah.
You know? He was the gypsy guitar guy.
The gypsy, and he can jam, and so that inspired him to keep going, and he had to tune his guitar down, use light strings, and that's what probably gave him that, you know, heavy, drudgy sound that became Black Sabbath.
That's sweet. I'm telling you what.
That was inspiring, you know.
So Tony Iommi, that's the big guy right there. Now, I understand you got a chance to open up for speed metal guitar god Michelangelo. Tell us about it.
Oh, yes. I've been doing a lot of shows at the Token with Ain't Tellin', and with just my one-man band, The Mod.
Yeah.
And got to warm up Gary Hoey, which is another Blazer.
Oh, yeah.
And Michelangelo Badio, when he came on, he had one neck going this way and one neck going that way, and he's from L.A., so it was all crazy. And I was just on the front of the stage, glued to it like, you know, a little kid, 9 years old, watching that guitar player. It was great.
Well, Michelangelo, you rock. And
Yes,
I'll tell
he
you
does.
what. On Weekly Entertainment, we pride ourselves in our special mail and guest questions that arrive, and we've got our there's a bunch of junk in there. That's junk mail. We got our question here. It says, Gary Mod, you need the ultimate bandwagon to haul your gear. What would that be?
The ultimate bandwagon would be a 71 Mach 1 with the back seat taken out.
All right. All you guitar people out there, and all you car people out there, just something that you'd want to know, you know, just something that you should keep in mind. Get this guy one of those kind of vehicular transports to get his gear here, there, to and fro.
Black on black with Kraggers.
Oh, yeah. Now, being that you've been in one, like a hot band like Ain't Tellin', and you've been around with all the big rock stars, and you opened up for Bon Jovi, right?
Yes, 2010, St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, yeah.
Fox 2 contest.
He's wearing green.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Bon Jovi.
And the best part about that was being on stage during the sound check, and he was doing his light check, and it was like something out of Close Encounters, and just looking at all the seats in the back when it was empty, it was actually unfocused because it was so far back. And it was like, what's that movie where they're in the Coliseum and they're...
Did you turn it up to 11?
Then I turned it up to...
Oh, yeah. Now, did you lose your way to the stage? Was it like, hello, Cleveland?
Actually, my guitar player got lost that night.
He did?
Yeah, Ara. Yeah, he got lost at the,
Well,
after
you know
the
us
show.
guitarists,
Yeah,
we lose our direction here and there some days, and you've had spells like that too. Now, what's your choice of acts?
Right now, I'm playing the Dean Dimebags.
Reach behind you right now. Let's see if you can grab that. I think you'd be able to
Yes,
pull it out and show it to us.
This is the one I play now, and I actually named it Brown Sugar.
This is Brown Sugar right here. Feel free to put it on the table here.
Yeah.
And
And
yeah.
Actually, I work at a music store, Blues Airman Guitar.
And you teach guitar too.
And I teach guitar there too. It's in Garden City. And somebody came in, and that's the great thing about working at a music store, because you could get first dibs on it.
That
And
is
I offered him a couple bucks for it, and it plays very well.
Sweet, man. It looks like you busted a string or something there.
Yeah.
You kicked butt when you were shooting those videos. That was awesome.
Well, that's why I broke a string.
Well, I'll tell you what, on Weekly Entertainment, we pride ourselves in bringing on musicians who do their best, and you can't really do your best till you bust that string.
Oh, right. Even if I don't bust a string, I make sure I bust a string.
So, Gary Mod, that's most excellent. We're going to wrap this up here, go to another video. All of you stick around. Fill that popcorn bowl again. We'll be right back. Yeah! All right, we're back here with Weekly Entertainment, and this is a segment of the show where we get into movie review. You know, most times David Letterman and all those other cats, they just let their guests go, and it's like, okay, it's been good to have you on, but we'd like to get also the point of view from the artist on hand. So, tell us, Gary Mudd, have you seen the Dark Knight Snoozes yet?
No.
You haven't seen the new Batman movie yet?
No, I haven't, but I saw the Avengers.
Oh, the Avengers. Now, was that, how did that stack up for you?
That was just totally awesome because it was nonstop action. It was, I can't wait until it comes on Blu-ray so I could just watch it over and over again. It was by far one of my most favorite movies.
You know,
besides Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, and a big shout out to Bruce Hopkins there, gambling. And he's met the guy back at Comic-Con, and he lives down in New Zealand. And
Nice.
he's cool, kind of cool guy and everything. But yeah, my favorite part of the entire Avengers movie is when they finally got it right with the Hulk. When he punched out the giant robot, you know, one punch, boom, knocked it out.
Oh, yeah.
That was worth the whole movie right there.
Well, it was very much.
You know, yeah. Now, what's your latest flick you've seen?
The latest flick I went to the movies to see was The Avengers. The latest movie I just watched on TV was Scarface again.
Oh, now that's a classic. It's always going to come up over and over again. I go for you.
Even if it's on, you know, even if it's all cut up without all the swearing, it's still good.
That's
you know?
I mean, you
But
know.
then when you do watch it with back to the original, it's even that much better.
I mean, there's always Robert De Niro's in that, and all the rest of those cats. And you know, they don't need to curse. They're just legends. They could just sit there and not even say a word, and it's like they're legends.
Every line in the movie is like a phrase you could put on a T-shirt.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and it's an offer you can't refuse.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, we saw Men in Black 3 just recently.
Oh, how's that?
Yeah, all the UFO and space thing. Man, I swear, they resurrected Randy Macho Man Savage from the grave and had him play the part of this one bad character. Oh yeah, I guess that looks like Macho Man. And the whole movie ripped. It kicked butt. It was an excellent movie. It's at the dollar shows. Go see it if you haven't seen it already.
Well, you know, with the big screen TVs now, you know, you can pretty much capture a lot of that. I just was lucky enough to get into something a little better than the TV I had. So, you know, it seems like I don't go to the movies that much, but I still wait till they came out on Blu-ray and stuff like that.
Hey, Gary Mod, before we cut out of here, what website can people go to check you out?
Hit me up on Facebook.
And you can go through Crazy Mark TV on the Facebook, and you'll find them right there. We're going to wrap this up for one more video, one more word from our producer, and we'll be right back.
Just giving you guys a quick update here. We got some new videos coming soon. We got a show that you saw a few minutes ago. The movie review will be a new show. We plan to do other things. We're not sure what they are yet. But keep an eye out for that. And just another update on the series in October. We have decided to make it 4 weeks. The first 4 weeks of October we'll be doing the autism spectrum and be taking 4 weeks on that. We will be going around the area and doing other stuff as well. During those 4 weeks, we hope to get people on the show for that are in that field or know people. And this has been pretty and pretty fast. Other updates, we have been working on doing the behind the scenes video. It is not ready yet. We have been working a lot, and we will update you on the website by going to weeklyentertainment.webs.com and going on our news page and clicking on the news page for updates on that as well as also when we're airing and when we're scheduled to be in the studio. I will be spending a lot more time updating the website frequently for you guys. I haven't been doing that very well, but I'm starting to get back into that. It's taken me a while to get used to it, and we'll be getting back to that shortly. And if you want to be on a guest on the show, we've had a few of them already. Go to our website and it's weeklyentertainment.webs.com, and under our guest information page, if you just hover over the page, you don't have to click on it, just hover over the page tab, and there are sub-tabs under that page for groups, bands, and a single guest. If you're by yourself, you go to a single guest web form, you fill that out, and hit submit, and it'll come to all 3 of those forms will be emailed to me. You can also contact me by my email, which is on the contact page. But if you want to be on the show, go to the web forms, fill out the web form that applies to you, and you will be hearing back from me very shortly. I've got 3 ways of getting my email, and down here on this computer, my laptop, and my phone, all are linked to my Gmail account, and the Gmail account is linked to the website, so it automatically sends it to my email. And I hope you enjoyed this brief video, and look for another promo video for the series in October within the next few weeks. Might have one, or I'm hoping to have one more in October, one more this month in August, and then not again until September, the week before we start the series. And then during the 4-week series, we'll have a preview trailer for what's coming up in that week. And then at the end of the episode, we will have a preview for next week. And then after the first week, we will have a recap video for the previous weeks. And also a look ahead for the next week. And we'll do that for the whole 4 weeks that we are doing it. And I made it 4 weeks to make it easier instead of doing 5 weeks. So we're going to be going back to 4 weeks instead. We hope you enjoyed this brief info on upcoming videos and updates on the show. And I'll see you next time. Bye.
All right there. This is Crazy Mark here with Weekly Entertainment, and that's the show for today. This is Crazy Mark, and over there is Gary Mudd. He got himself a bass with a guitar, and we are so out of here. I'm going to catch myself some waves. See you next week.